Monday morning. Welcome to net number 1125 of the Morning Brew on the 5th of January, 2026. This is N2BH, Bill in Palmyra, New York. I'll be doing the first hour along with Vicky, KE8VKY. And then we'll turn over to Jeff, KE0GKF, along with Vicky for the second hour. Just some quick announcements. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, TechNet. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, open mic night. Thursday morning, 10 a.m. is 20-meter net, 14.317. And Thursday night is the town hall meeting in the Zoom room. We already have a list of text check-ins. We have Larry, KM7CGI, Roy, KA8BYU, Randall, K8UFM, Ray, N3DQD, Keith, W9QJQ, Joe, KM4WZD, Wayne, KC2NJV, Norm, NY1US, Jay, K1MCO, Zachary, KI6KQO, Chuck, W3CVE, Bill, KI4EGQ, and Jimmy, KD9YUZ. Let's take some mobile check-ins, mobiles only, call signs twice. Kilo, Juliet, Lee, mobile. W8NJT, Whiskey 8, November Juliet, Tango, Echolink, mobile. WB8BHL, mobile. WB8BHL, mobile. Kilo, Quebec 4, Oscar, Romeo Kilo, KQ4, ORK mobile. KO4, Golf Hotel, Romeo, 4, Romeo, X-ray Echo, Golf Hotel, Romeo, mobile. November 4, Delta Echo Sierra, November 4, DEF, mobile. Okay, let's hold up there a second. The last station, was it N4DES? November 4, Delta Echo Sierra. Yeah, we got you that time, Mark. And we had a station with a GER. Whiskey 5, Golf Hotel Romeo. Whiskey 5, Golf Hotel Romeo. Thank you, Brian. We got you. Acknowledge the other stations that we have. We have Wendell, KO4RXE, Barry, KQ4ORK, Ed, WB8BHL, Nick, W8NJT, Anders, KZ4JN, and I heard somebody say Lee. Could you give us your call sign, please? KO4WDF, Lee, mobile. Yeah, we got you that time. Thank you very much. Any other mobiles that we missed? Call sign twice. K4GDS, K4GDS. Okay, Gil, we got you on the list. Let's go up to Anders, KZ4JN. The question of the day is, how many times in a year do you get your vehicle serviced?
Good morning, Bill and everyone else. I appreciate you running the net this morning. I am one of these guys that don't take my vehicle in to be serviced. I do it all myself. So my number would be a 0. Hope everyone has a great day. This is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet, November, sending it back to you, Bill.
Yeah, very good, Anders. Yeah, I used to do all that stuff myself, but anymore I just take it to the garage. Appreciate you checking in, and hope you have a great day. Nick, W8NJT.
Morning,
everybody on the net. Same boat here. Don't take it into service to take care of it all myself. Got a nice 2.5 car garage. Got plenty of tools to mess with. W8 NJT, back to net control.
Very good, Nick. Hope you have a great Monday, and thanks for checking in at WBHL.
Good morning, Bill and Vicki and everybody on the net. I do most of my work, Bill, but every once in a while I just can't figure out what's going on. So I'm going to say twice a year. Back up to net, WBABHL.
Twice it is. Hope you have a great Monday, and thank you for stopping by. Barry, KQ4ORK.
Good morning and a happy Monday to everybody on the net. Thanks for picking me up. I used to do it all myself, so I was in the zero column, but I do a lot of miles for business now, so it's been about every 2 or 3 months, actually. Hope everybody has a great week. Back to net control 73, KQ4ORK in the mobile.
Yeah, we'll put you down for quarterly. Hey, have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Brian, W5GHR.
I'm another one of those that used to do it all myself, but lately just too much other stuff going on, and my time is more valuable, and so I'm probably taking it about 4 times a year. Thank you. Back to you, net control, W5GHR.
Very good, Brian. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. Mark, N4DES.
Good morning and happy Monday. Hope everybody's enjoying their brew. About quarterly, pretty much like what everybody, a couple of the last few people said, just, take it in, get the tires rotated, get the slick stuff changed, and that's pretty much about it, unless the schedule says otherwise. Back to net control, November 4, Delta Echo Sierra.
Very good, Mark. Hope you have a great day. Lee, KO4WDF.
Yeah, good morning. What's the question again?
How many times in a year do you get your vehicle serviced?
I get it once a year.
Once it is. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by, and let's go to Gil, K4GDS.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and everyone on the brew. Driving an electric car, that's quite different. The brakes don't need done that often. The oil obviously doesn't need done. So, 2 years I've been in, once for new tires. So I would say less than once a year. K4GDS, back to that.
Very good, Gil. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. I think I forgot to mention Wendell, KO4RXC, was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. We have some more text check-ins. Charles, KD2YUI, Charlie, NA2B, Dale, K8BAC, Charles, KR4AEG, and Brian, KE2FBT. Let's go up top of the list to Larry, KM7CGI. Good morning. KM7CGI, Larry. Nothing heard. Let's go to Roy, K8BYU. Good morning.
everybody on the brew. KA8BYU. It would be 0 because I don't have a vehicle, so I have no reason to maintain it. Back to you.
Oh, Roy, you don't help your friends out? Have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Randall, K8UFM.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki, and good morning to all on frequency. That would be 4 times a year. And with that said, this is K8UFM. Back to that control. Let everyone have an outstanding Monday.
Thank you, Randall. Hope your day goes well and appreciate you stopping by. This is N2BH. Let's go to Ray, N3DQD.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, Jeff, everyone else in there this morning. N3DQD here. Well, I put the same column with Roy for non-applicable. Back to net. This is N3DQD.
Very good, Ray. Hope you have a great day and appreciate you stopping by. Keith, W9QJQ.
I'm there every month at the dealership.
You got a little covered up there. We had a station keying up. Could you give us your answer again?
Yep, I definitely can there, Bill. I'm at the dealership once a month. I take my wife's vehicle in 1 month, and then the following month I take and then get what needs to be done, oil change and tire rotation. So I'm there every month.
Wait for Rutland Center keying up there. Let's go to Joe, KM4WZD.
Well, hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning to the crew. I put a lot of miles on the vehicle, and I take a number of long trips every year as well, and I try to take it in before every long trip. So put me down for about a half a dozen. Let's call it 6. I think that's about right. Everybody take care. Happy Monday. It's KM4WZD. Back to net.
Very good, Joe. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Wayne, KC2NJV.
Good morning, Bill and the rest of the brew crew. KC2NJV here. Since I really don't drive that much, I get it serviced once a year. Enjoy your day.
Well, thank you, Wayne. Hope your Monday goes well, and thank you for checking in. Norm, NY1US. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill and Vicki and everybody on the brew crew this morning. Nice day out here in good old South Wales. Anyway, we take it about 4 times because we have to get that BG oil treatment every time it's scheduled at the dealership because we have a powertrain warranty that they will void if we don't. So I guess that's a way of them to get a little business. So take care and everybody have a great day. NY1US.
Pretty good, Norm. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, we're starting out 26 cloudy, but it's not snowing. Yesterday we just had a bunch of light nuisance snow. Have a good day. Jay, K1MCO.
good morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the Morning Brew. This is K1MCO. My vehicle, I take it twice a year because it's like at every 10,000 miles the oil change. So twice a year is for me. This is Kilo 1 Mike Charlie Oscar. Everybody have a great day. 7 trees.
Twice a year it is. Hope you have a great day, Jay. And then Zachary, KI6KQO.
Good morning, Bill, Jeff, and Vicky, and all of the brew crew. Happy New Year. 58 degrees here in Florida Central, and I do my own services on the truck. So I usually do it once to twice a year, but I do it myself. So with that, I'll send it back to you, Bill, KI6KQO.
Very good, Zachary. Hope you have a good day. Chuck, W3CVE.
Morning, Bill, Vicky, and everybody on the brew there. Twice a year for me there, Bill. Have a great day. W3CVE.
Twice it is. Have a good day, Chuck, and thanks for stopping by. Bill, KI4EGQ.
Well, good morning to all the brew crew. It's a very pleasant morning here in Woodstock, Georgia. About 48 degrees. Oh, let's see. I think this past 12 months I've been to the dealer once for regular mileage service. It's not a fixed time per year, just by mileage, and then went in to get new tires once at the tire store. So I guess that's twice, but whenever the mileage rolls around on the guitar, as they said. Everybody have a great day. KI4EGQ.
Very good, Bill. Yeah, we were talking about that in Zoom room, and depending on the vehicles, how the mileage varies between oil changes. Have a great day. Jimmy, KD9YUZ, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky, and everybody out there on the brew. Used to do it all myself, but it's too hard to get it up and down off the floor anymore, so I take them in about twice a year. Everybody have a great day. KD9YUZ, back to net.
That and the way they design stuff today, sometimes it's so hard to get anything, then you have to have a computer to reset it after you do it, and it's sometimes just worth it to go to the garage. Have a great day, Jimmy. Let's go to Charles, KD2YUI. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody listening in on the brew. Yeah, put me down for about 3 times a year. It varies, but probably about 3 times a year. I do most of the stuff myself, but incidental stuff. And when I get it inspected annually, I'll have them do a once-over right before we start our long excursion, so that I know that the vehicle's up and running. 73, all back to net control, KD2YUI.
Very good, Charles. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Charlie and Bertie on A2B. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Everybody on the net from Bertie and I. Down here in Tampa Bay, it's 61 this morning. We're actually going to hit middle 70s today, so it'll be good. Response to the question, once a year. Our vehicle, you have to have 8,000 miles on it before they'll change the oil. But living in a senior golf cart community, our main mode of travel is golf cart. We have a hard time getting 8,000 on it, but we always take it in and force them. Anyway, thanks for what you do. And A2B, back to that.
Very good, Charlie. Yeah, in the summer, if I can take the motorcycle, I take that, and we have a yearly inspection up here, so I get it in once a year anyways. Have a great day. Al, one of our hosts, K8BAC. Good morning.
Vicky, everybody in the Zoom room, everybody on the Morning Brew. Happy Monday. Answer the question. It averages out to about 5 times a year, a little more than once a quarter. Hope everybody's having a great day and see y'all back here tomorrow. Back to you, Bill, KBAC.
Very good, Al. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for checking in. Charles, KR4AEG.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, everybody on the net. My number would be 0. Seeing how that is my profession for the last 42 years, so I take care of that myself. KR4 AEG, back to net.
Very good, Charles. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for checking in. Brian, KE2FBT.
Good morning, Bill and Vicky, everyone out on the ECR. I do everything myself still. Oil and brakes, tires I won't do, but my cousin has a lift, so I can still do it all myself. Back to you guys. Everyone have a great day.
Oh, thank you, Brian. Hope your day goes well, and appreciate you stopping by. Let's see, this is N2BH. We'll acknowledge a couple more text check-ins. We have Gary, N8ZFH, and we have Don, W4PPX. Let's take some general check-ins, and we'll run them all together. Come with your call signs twice.
KK Alpha Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. November 5 Charlie Hotel Bravo Mobile. November 5 Charlie Hotel Bravo Mobile.
Echo 3 Tango Golf November. Victoria Echo 3 Tango Golf November. Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
W8, WHK, W8, WHK.
Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Tango Juliet. VA3 KTJ in and out.
Kilo Charlie 1 Whiskey X-Ray Papa. Kilo Charlie 1 Whiskey X-Ray Papa.
Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Echo Lima. Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Echo Lima Jose in Austin, Texas.
Okay, we'll acknowledge this list. Let's see, we have Clark, KK7DY, James, AA5JW, Chuck, N5CHB, Tim, VE3TGN, Bill, W8WHK, Mark, W2OFR, Jenzik, VA3KTJ was in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Chris, KC1WXP, and Jose, KJ5MEL. Anybody else? Call signs twice.
KB5NJU, Kilo Bravo 5, November Juliet Uniform Mobile.
Kilo Charlie 3 Uniform Kilo. Kilo Charlie 3 Uniform Kilo.
Okay, we got Elmer in the mobile, KB5NJU, and we have Herbert, KC3UUK. Let's go up to James in the mobile, AA5JW. Question of the day is, how many times in a year do you get your vehicle serviced?
Well, good morning, Bill and Vicky. Thank y'all for running that this morning. And good morning, Brew Crew. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Spring Mobile into Houston for work today. Woke up and it was cold again this morning. It's like all of a sudden Houston remembered it's still December, or still January, and we're in the middle of winter. Who knew? To the question at hand, my vehicle gets serviced every 1 to 2 months. I'm kind of laughing here listening to people saying, oh, every, 5,000 or 10,000 miles, and, 6 months. Man, I put on 5,000 to 7,000 miles every 1 to 2 months. So I'm constantly getting oil changes, constantly getting maintenance. It's never ending. With that, I'll say 7-3, hand it back to everybody. Have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Very good, James. It's all that commuting. Have a great day. Chuck, M5CHB.
Morning, Brew Crew. Happy Monday. James and I go opposite directions. He comes from Spring and goes down, and I come from south of town and go up past Spring. And I do a lot of miles like he does, so I'm in the shop about 6 or more times a year. Have a great week, everyone. N5CHB.
Yeah, very good, Chuck, and sure you guys wave to each other as you pass each other. Have a great Monday. Tim, VE3TGN.
Good morning, Bill. Glad to see everybody on the crew there twice at Spring, and just one of the women to make sure I got the clean oil in the vehicle, all 3 vehicles twice. Thanks. B3, BGN, and back to negative control.
Yeah, very good, Tim. Twice a year it is. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Elmer, KB5NJU.
This is KB5NJU. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy New Year. Put me down for 4, although last year it was 5. Hi. Have a great day, all. Back to the net. This is KB5NJU Mobile.
You have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Let's go to Gary, N8ZFH. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the crew. And please put me down for about once a year, oil change, tire rotation. Please check me in and out. I'll continue to listen. Happy New Year to all, and H back to net.
Yeah, very good, Gary. Thank you, and Happy New Year's to you. Don, W4PPX.
Good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. Put me down for once a year. I don't do a lot of driving anymore, so I just go in for the oil change and the tire rotation. 7-3, hope everybody has a great day. W4PPX, back to net control.
Oh, thank you, Don. Hope you have a good Monday. Clark, KK7DY.
Good morning, Bill, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. I take my truck in once a year. Back to net control, KK7DY.
Once a year it is. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Bill, W8WHK, good morning.
They put on the window from the last time I had it in. Since we lease, we take it into the dealer. So it's been about twice a year. Pretty much twice a year unless something goes wrong or a flat tire or something. So,
That's all I have right now. 7-3s, everybody. WHK. Back to net control.
Very good, Bill. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in with us. Mark, W2OFR.
Morning, Bill and Vicky and the brew crew. About 18 degrees here. Oh boy, I've got 4 vehicles that I'm responsible for. But let's just whittle it down to the one I drive the most. That's probably 4 times I do a general servicing. So try to keep it light as I can with all the different work I've got to do. Anyway, back to you next trip. Hope everyone has a great day. W2FR.
Very good, Mark. Sounds like you got a little fleet there. It keeps you quite busy. Have a great day. This N2BH. Let's go to Chris, KC1WXP.
Good morning to you all on the Brew Crew and in the Zoom room and everywhere else. Anyway, KC1WXP, I'm also a Southern Floridian at the moment. My parents have Airbnb properties in Fort Myers and Punta Gorda. And speaking of my parents, they are the ones, my dad is the one that services a lot of our stuff. So I'm the tech guy, but my dad does most of the other trades. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm blind, so I don't service my own vehicles. So that and my dad. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It is hopefully getting warm today here in Fort Myers. KC1W. Back to you, Bill.
Very good, Chris. Yeah, my son just came back from that area. He was down there a couple weeks over Christmas and New Year's. Have a great day. Jose, KJ5MEL.
Bill, I drive about 50 to 60,000 miles a year, so I need to go in at least once a month, every 5,000 miles on the clock. So have a great day, and thank you for running the net. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Very good, Jose. Thanks for checking in. Hope you have a great day. Herbert, KC3UUK.
This is KC3UUK. Good morning to everybody on the net. I have my vehicle serviced roughly 4 times a year. I'm low miles on it, so 4 times a year I go in and get the oil done. Here they once a year inspection, so I get the oil done then too. So 4 times a year. Back to you.
Very good, Herbert. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I will acknowledge Randy, W2RBC, Mark, N0CKV, and let's go to Mark, KE2EDS. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. We don't put a lot of miles on our vehicles, so I'm going to say twice a year. It's more the time thing. Have a great day, KE2EDS.
Well, thank you, Mark. Hope you have a good day yourself. Let's go to another Mark, N0CKV. Good morning.
Morning, Bill, Vicky, the rest of the brew crew, everybody else on the net. Happy Monday. We just had our first service done on Saturday, so it's going to work out to be twice a year. N0CKV back to net.
Very good, Mark. Hope you have a great day and appreciate you checking in. Randy, one of our team members, W2RBC. Good morning.
Good Good morning, Bill, Vicki, and everyone on the Morning Brew. I get my vehicle serviced about twice a year. Normally it's just for oil changes and inspections. Back to that control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
Very good, Randy. Hope you have a great day, and I'm sure we'll talk later. Bob, W3ICQ.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki. We get our vehicle serviced about twice a year. That's one of the benefits of being retired. We don't travel as much as we used to. W3ICQ, back to you.
Very good, Bob. Hope you have a great day and appreciate checking in. And that's the bottom of this list. Time for some new check-ins. Let's take a little time, see if there's any Echolink stations. Echolink only.
Kilo Delta 4, Delta Alpha Radio. That's KD4DAR.
Okay, we got Jack, KD4DAR. Any other station, general check-ins, come to their call sign twice.
Kilo Golf 2 Lima Alpha, KG2LA, in and out.
Okay, we got Ed, KF4ACB, and we have Ernest, KG2LA. Anybody else? Call signs twice.
November
KF0 MH10, KF0 MH10.
November Yankee 1, Sierra Papa, in and out.
Okay, we'll acknowledge Bill, KF0 MHN, and believe it was NY1SP, John from Watertown, that correct?
Yeah, that's affirmative. November Yankee 1, Sierra Papa, John from Watertown. Have a great day.
Yeah, I like the call sign. Looks like you're new to the system. Welcome, and you should get a welcome letter from us. And if you go to the EastCoastReflector.com, that's a website, and you'll see what we're all about. And hope you have a great day. Anybody else? Call sign twice.
Kilo Charlie 8, Delta Golf Bravo. Kilo Charlie 8, Delta Golf Bravo, in and out.
All right, we got David, KC8DGB. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great day. Let's go up to Jack, KD4DAR. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to all on the net. I change my oil, typically service my car about once per year. And back to you.
Yeah, very good, Jack. Thanks for checking in, and hope you have a great day. And yeah, I should read the question again. How many times in a year do you get your vehicle serviced? This is N2BH. Let's go to Ed, KF4ACB.
Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon and good evening, depending on your perspective. How many times do I get my car serviced here? Well, about every 5,000 miles works out to be about twice a year, I would say.
Yeah, very good, Ed. Twice it is. Hope you have a great day. Bill, KF0MHN. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, and good morning, Brew Crew. I works out to about twice a year. Everybody have a great morning. KF0MHN.
Very good, Bill. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon. That's bottom of this list. Let's try some more general check-ins. Call signs twice.
Kilo Delta 6 Delta Indy Quebec, KD6GIQ, in and out.
AA4XM. Kilo November 4 Romeo Whiskey. Kilo November 4 Romeo Whiskey. LRV, that's 2 Echo Zero Lima Radio Victor.
Okay, we'll acknowledge Les, 2E0 LRV, Rudy KN4RW, Micah AA4XM, Dick WB2JPQ, Todd KD6DIQ is in and out. Thank you for stopping by. Via text line, we have Perry K4PJM, and we'll start with Scott W2BLT, one of our team members still. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Bill, and everybody on the net this morning. I get my car serviced average about 3 times a year based on the mileage. Everybody have a great day. It's good talking to you. And go Bills. W2BLT.
Very good, Scott. Always good to hear you on the air. And yeah, they pulled it out. Have a good day. Perry, K4PJM.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Let's see, about the mileage we put on the average, I still change the oil on everything, thank God I can do that. About once a year. We're good about once a year with the mileage we put on. Everybody have a great day. K4, PJM, back to net.
Very good, Perry. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. The Godfather, WB2JPQ, good morning.
Good morning again, Bill, Vicki, and Jeff. Well, put me down for 2. I guess it comes out to about 2, depending again on the mileage. Hey, just want to put, I don't think you did it, Bill, but a plea up. I don't think he's got it in the magazine last month and this month, but if you're interested in helping us log, you think you're a good logger, please let us know. Vicki in particular. We need some help here this year, so we're shifting personnel around, and we could use some loggers. So just let one of us know if you think you can help us out, and we will talk to you. Back to you, Bill. Have a good day, everybody. This is WB2JPQ.
Yeah, thank you for that, and we'll talk to you shortly. Mike, AA4XM.
Good morning, Bill. This is AA4XM. I probably serviced my truck, being that it's 20 years old, about 3 times a year. And currently, the back axle, one of the seals is leaking. So about every 3 weeks, I go out there and I put a little bit of fluid in the axle. But that's only because the axle shop that I want to use, they shut down for the holidays. So they've been closed almost a month and a half. So hopefully I can get on a schedule. I already called him, but he never called me back. This is AA4 Back to you.
Yeah, that's something you want to get taken care of. Have a great day. Thank you for checking in. Rudy, KN4RW.
Yeah, good morning, everybody on the net. This is KN4W. I have to say, depending on the mileage and usage of my minivan and my Toyota Tacoma, I say twice a year. And up here in North Carolina, you have to get it serviced, and in order to pay the taxes and so forth, it has to be. So I guess like elsewhere. So yeah, 2 times. So with that, I pass it back next. Charlie, y'all have a wonderful day. KN4RW.
Well, thank you, Rudy. Hope your Monday goes well. Les, 2E0 LRV.
2E0 LRV returning. Oh, recently, not very often, every couple of years, but then again I'm only doing a few thousand miles, if that a year at the moment because of health problems. But I've got old Land Rovers, so I used to change the oils and things on a regular basis. I think they were recommended at 12,000 miles, and I used to do them at 6,000. So all my engines were always sweet. And where I used the car for off-roading, then I would change gearbox and diff oils on a more frequent basis. But then again, I have the tools and technology for it, so yeah. So, I don't know, put me down once every couple of years at the moment. Before that, probably 3 or 4 times a year. But like to keep them clean, and as I say, like to keep the oil fresh. And if you're wading in rivers and things, then it's a good idea to think about changing the oil on a much regular basis. Back to net control, 2E0 LRB, Les from the Shire.
Very good, Les. Yeah, I used to have a couple Jeeps and did a lot of that stuff, and yeah, you have to do it more frequently then. And enjoy the rest of your day. See, we have David, N0LUV, Glenn, N3LLY, and Bill, VA3YBS, all via the text line, and I think we have KCHT. Any other stations? Call signs twice.
KJ5LJJ, KJ5LJJ, KJ5LJJ.
Fort Juliet, Kilo Delta 9, Oscar, Google, ZG.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot.
All right, let's hold up there. We had a little pile up. We'll see who we got. We have Vern, VA3CRF. Elton, KA4JAZ. Scott, KD9OZG. Greg, KJ5LJJ. We had one KR4, is it ECR? Station something like KR4 ECR. Could you confirm that? Alright, your audio is kind of low and scratchy there. I think we got KR4ESH. We'll come back to you. We have Alan, KD4CHT. Bill, VA3YBS. Jeff, KE8SMN, and Tim, VE3TCS. Let's go up to David, N0LUV. How many times in a year do you get your vehicle serviced?
I would say at least 6 times a year, whether it be, oil change, diff fluid, or something, but it's preventive maintenance. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great week. 7-3.
Yeah, very good, David. Hope you have a great day. This N2BH. Let's go to Glenn, N3LY.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki, and the rest of the crew. I have a 24-year-old Toyota with under 100,000 miles on it, and I really don't have to do anything to it except change the oil twice a year. It's in pretty good shape, so I consider myself lucky. Anyway, back to you, Net Control from N3LLY.
Yeah, very good, Glenn. That's pretty impressive. Hope you have a great day. Bill, VA3YBS.
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Vicki, and everybody on the brew crew. I would say on average about twice a year I have my vehicle serviced. It depends on how much I drive it and how many kilometers or miles I put on it. Anyway, this is VA3YBS. Hope everybody has a great day. Back to you.
Oh, thank you, Bill. Hope you enjoy your day. Alan, KD4CHT.
Good morning, Bill and Vicki and everybody on the brew crew. Since I'm legally blind, I will have to say 0. I can't drive, so don't own any vehicles, so can't get them serviced. Back to net, KD4CHT.
Very good, Alan. Hope you have a great Monday, and thank you for checking in. Believe it's Elijah, KR4ESH.
Your 4 ESR. My name is Franco. I don't have any vehicle, but I wanted to say hi. I am in the U.S., all the way from Argentina. Over.
Oh, your signal was better that time. Could you give us the correct call sign again?
Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Sierra Romeo, and my original call sign is Lima from 3 Echo Foxtrot Hotel.
Okay, we got it that time. Thank you very much, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Great. KJ5LJ.
Hey, good morning, crew. I would say 4 times a year. I try to have it serviced every 3 months. Back to you, Net Control.
Very good, Greg. Hope you have a great Monday. Appreciate you stopping by. Scott, KD9OZG.
I'd have to say 0. Between my mother's car, my wife's car, my daughter's car, my car, and 2 Harley Davidsons, I do all the routine maintenance myself. If I were to go to a shop and have all this done, I'd go broke. So the only time my cars or motorcycles go to the shop, if it's something I can't handle. Back to that, KD9OZG.
Hey, you got quite a fleet there. Hope you have a good day, Scott. Thanks for checking in. Elton, KA4JAZ.
Good morning to you, Bill, and everyone else on the net. My 2008 Escalade EXT with close to 200,000. I get it serviced about at least 3 times a year. Still got to get the gearbox changed, front differential, but other than that, it's at least 3 times a year. So, everybody on net, y'all have a good day, and back to net control. This is Kilo Alpha 4, Juliet Alpha Zulu.
Well, thank you, Elton. I hope you have a good day yourself, and good luck getting those things taken care of. Vern, VA3 CRF, you're sounding a lot better.
Good morning, Bill and Vicki. Thanks for picking me up. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Bill. I appreciate it. Right now it's 22 degrees. Got some more snow again last night. When I get back from my walk, I know what I'm doing. Got to shovel some snow. Bill, in terms of servicing the cars, basically 2 times a year, just oil change and stuff. And, yeah, I hope that everyone has a great day and a nice upcoming week. And you can tell the holidays are over because there's a lot more traffic around town today. Back to you, Bill. VA3 CRF.
Yeah, very good, Vern. Yeah, everybody back at their normal schedule and off to work and stuff. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. Jeff, KEA-SMN.
Good morning, Bill, Vicki, everyone on the brew, KE8-SMN. Put me down for twice, oil change and tire rotation. KE8. SMN, back to net.
Twice it is. Hope you have a good day, Jeff. Thank you for checking in. Tim, VE3 TCS.
Morning from East Windsor, VE3 TCS Mobile. I would say a good average would be 4 times a year. I only get the oil changed in the diesel every 5,000 miles, so the other stuff is preventative. Granny flush, rad flush, all that kind of stuff. Back to net. Thank you.
4 times it is, and hope you have a great Monday. David, M6QDY.
Hey, good morning, Bill, Vicki, the brew crew, and everybody in the Zoom control room, M6QDY. Yeah, go ahead and put me down for quarterly, once a quarter, at a minimum. Control, have a great day, M6QDY.
4 times a year it is, and hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining us so early. Let's see, last for me today, we'll go to Mike, K2CMT, one of our team members. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. I'm glad I caught you before you got out the door. Twice a year, and I do the service site here at home. But I'm just at 100,000, just over 100,000 miles, so on my little old car, so I can take care of it as long as it stays plugged and washer fluid. Everyone have a great week. This is K2CMT.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Hope you have a good day and appreciate you checking in. We'll talk to you soon. Listen to BH. That'll do it for me today. Appreciate everybody checking in. We'll turn over to Jeff, K0GKF, along with Vicki for the next hour. It's all yours.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Enjoy your sausage egg biscuit. Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff, KE0GKF. I'm located in Omaha, Nebraska. We are looking for a high of 52 today, and in the middle of the week, we're supposed to be in the middle 60s. Kind of crazy in Omaha, Nebraska in the winter, but I will take it. Looks like we have Bob and Ariel via the text line that came in while we were taking that list there. Let's add to that right now. The question of the day is, how many times in a year do you get your vehicle serviced? Twice and slowly, anybody, anywhere. Mike Papa Hotel, K5MPH, in and out. Thank you.
Romeo Sierra Mike, November 4, Romeo Sierra Mike.
Victor Alpha 5, Tango, Mexico. Victor Alpha 5, Tango, Mexico.
Victor Echo 5, Romeo Juliet Mike. Victor Echo 5, Romeo Juliet Mike.
This is November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo, and 1 WEB.
Okay, we'll go with this list right here from the bottom up. N1WEB, VE5 RJM, VA5TM, N4RSM, K5MPH, miles per hour. We're talking about cars too, Michael, but you're in it. Have a good day in Texas there. W4RHC, Ariel, and at the top of the list we have KQ8U, Bob in Ecorse, Michigan. Bob, again, how many times in a year do you get your vehicle serviced? Good. Morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. I get my oil change twice a year. I don't even drive 1,000 miles in that time. My car hasn't left the garage in 3 weeks. I don't drive that much. 9 weeks to a tank of gas. Everybody have a good day. Thank you, Bethany. Alrighty, Bob, I didn't think anybody put less miles a year on a car than me. I put about 4,000 miles on it a year. Yeah, so 2 oil changes a year will get it done. That's what, every 2,000 miles? And yeah, I only put 4,000 on the car. 10-year-old car, never had a mechanical failure. Have a good morning. Ariel in Alachua, Florida, W4RHC.
Morning to all. This is Whiskey 4, Romeo Charlie in the mobile here in Alachua, heading out to Gainesville this morning. Well, I got 4 vehicles, but the one that I service the most is the company truck. Probably about 2 or 3 months I got to do an oil change. We're required to do oil change every 5,000 miles. If not, Publix will fire you. We have to maintain these trucks. They're assigned to us, but they belong to Publix. The personal cars, not much, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. It depends on how many miles the girls run. But that's what I got. I got 4 vehicles to take care of it, so I stay busy. Servicing them, new tires, and name it. There's always something. New batteries, especially in the winter. Always wash your batteries in the winter. This is Whiskey 4, Romeo Charlie, Alachua, Florida, 73 Stool.
Alrighty, Ariel, you have a good. Let's go to Richard, South Carolina, N4RSM.
Good morning to everyone on the Brew Crew. We service our vehicles twice a year. Back to you.
All right, Richard. Thanks for stopping by this morning. Have a great week. Tom in Moose Jaw, Canada, VA5TM.
Morning, everyone on the Brew Crew. Twice a year, for a start, anyway. Twice a year, and very good morning to everyone out there. BA5 Tango Mike, Tom in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
All righty, Tom. Have Randy in Kenora, Saskatchewan, Canada, heading to the same place. VE5 RJM. Randy, what's up?
Very good evening, or good morning, I guess, everybody. listening here this morning. So, anyways, yeah, about every 5,000 K, every 3,000 miles, I still go with the old way. And about 3-4 times a year for an oil change on 2 vehicles. So, and also just did a transmission change fluid here just recently here on one of our vehicles, and have to do it now coming up here again on another one. So yeah, regular maintenance, follow that scrutiny there. So new batteries, all that, tires, all that, regular maintenance. Always keep everything up to date as much as I can. So anyways, that's all I have. Back to Ned.
All righty, sir. Have yourself a great morning. Webb in Collierville, Tennessee, N1 WEB.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Vicki. Good morning to the net. I change all my fluids myself. 2 cars, 12,000 miles a year. I do take them in to get the tires rotated, so you can put me down for maybe twice a year. And 1 WEB. Back to the net.
All right, Webb. Have a happy New Year, sir. We just had KI5 PMI come in via the text line. Let's add to that twice and slowly. You know, I should have called for mobiles. Make sure there are any last mobiles out there getting to work this morning in the second hour here. Any mobiles out there that want to get in, come twice and slowly.
KB8 PLV, Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor, in and out.
Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles Mobile.
Kilo Zulu 8, Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo Zulu 8, Juliet Foxtrot Mobile, in and out.
Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Delta Bravo, via Echo Link, 2 times a year, and have a good day, and thanks for joining that.
N5 DRT, N5, in and out. Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Zulu X-ray, KC5CZX.
Okay, we had a few mobiles there. Let's go from the bottom up. KC5 CZX Daryl. N5 DRT Kurt from Morton, Texas. You were an IO this morning. Have a great week. Mike in Sebring, Florida. KB2 UDB. You were an IO. Motor safely out there this morning. N5 GI Rick. KZ8JF. Jason, you were an IO this morning. Motor safely. We had a station that had something like 2WGC. Can you clarify that call for us real quick? 2WGC.
Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles. Kilo Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles Mobile.
Okay, Kevin, got you in there. Hang tight. And we have at the top of the list, I already called KB8PLV, excuse me. And KI5PMI, Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico. You're by the text line. So let's do these mobiles. Kevin in Homosassa, Florida, KB2WGC. Kevin, good morning. The question today is how many times a year do you get your vehicle serviced? Over to you.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody behind the scenes there, Vicki and the rest of the crew. I got 2 cars, usually about 4 times a year, and thank you for reminding me because I just got back from a long vacation, and we put close to 5,000 miles on the vehicle, so I think it's time to get some oil change. Everybody have a good day. KB2W.
All right, Kevin, have yourself a great morning. Let's see, let's go to the top of the list of Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico. KI5, PMI, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, everybody on the brew. For me, it's about 3 times a year, roughly between tires and getting oil changed and stuff. Hope everybody has a great day. KI5, PMI, back to net.
All righty, Bill. Have yourself a great week ahead, sir. Thanks for stopping by. N5GI, Rick in the Villages, Florida. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the rest of the brew crew. It's a very foggy morning here in the Villages. As for the question of the day, Jeff, we, because we're retired, we don't drive that much, so each vehicle gets service minimum once a year. Hope everybody has a great Monday. N5GI, back.
All righty, Rick. Yeah, my car doesn't get a lot of mileage because I'm on 2 wheels from spring to fall. Car gets a huge... Have a great morning. Daryl in Lubbock, Texas, KC5, CZX. Over to you, Daryl. Good morning.
Well, good morning on the brew. For me, it takes a while for me to do it, so it's like twice a year. It takes a while when you only got 1 mile to go to work and back every day. So there you go, KC5CZX.
I would think you'd have to warm it up a little bit just to get her up to operating temperature to drive a mile. Daryl, have a good morning. Let's go to Johnny in Stanley, North Carolina, KQ4, UHS.
Hey, good morning, everybody on the brew crew. KQ4, UHS here. About 2 times a year, I'd say, I service my 92 Chevy S10. Thank you very much for doing the net. 7-3, everybody.
All right, Johnny, have a spectacular day. Now to John in Athol Springs, New York, N2, MLB.
Hey, good morning. Get the vehicle serviced twice. Once for inspection, usually once for a tire rotation. So 2 times a year. Thanks for doing the net today. This is N2, Major League Baseball, back to net.
All right, John. Yeah, come by Omaha this summer. You can catch the College World Series, MLB. That's kind of a nice call. I like that. We have Leo and Doug that came in by the text line while we were taking those check-ins. Let's go for another round of check-ins. It's 15 minutes past the hour. Twice and slowly, please.
Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-Ray Bravo. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta X-Ray Bravo.
AD3AJN.
November 8 Hotel Lima November at HHLN.
Always look to put a pause for the cause there. From the bottom up, N8HLN Mike, KG7 JXD Lance, KD3 AJN Anna. We just added N5RTC by the text line, or maybe he might have talked over me, I'm not sure. And let's see, AK6CF Ed. I think I called you Anna, KD3 AJN, making sure I did. KY4NB Scott, KJ5 DXB Frank, SM4XBC, Nils Eric, WA8CLG, Doug at the top of the list, K4ITA, Leo, good morning in Fort Lauderdale, K4ITA, how many times a year do you get your vehicle serviced? Over to you, Leo.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicky. Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. With 64 degrees this morning, still a bit cool, but beautiful day. And I have a Ford electric, so zero services so far. Everybody, a great day and great week. This is K4ITA. Back to that.
Well, that's pretty cool, Leo. Benefit Electric, huh? Yeah. Have a good one. Let's go to Doug, in Homosassa, Florida, WA8CLG.
This is WA8CLG. Very good morning, everybody. And I have my car in about, well, call it twice, but actually every 6 months to 8 months. Like you, Jeff, I don't drive much anymore. I got a 9-year-old car. It's got about 32,000 miles on it. So that's what, 3,500, 4,000 a year. So just because of lack of driving, I go in there every few months just to make sure I take care of it. Never had a service call on it either. Everybody have a good one. WA8CLG. Back to you, Jeff.
Yeah, I get it, Doug. My oil, you pull the dipstick out, it looks like brand new. It looks clean. Have a good one. SM4XBC in Sweden. Good morning from America.
Good afternoon, my friends in country in America and East States on the Echolink. My name is Nils Erik in Sweden. We have cold, regular, cold weather, and 7 and 8 Celsius minus, and very great on the snow. I don't like it. So very, very good on this time, and have a nice day on all country from Sweden, and 73, Sierra Mike 4X in Boston, Canada.
All right, Nils Eric, have a great day. Thanks for checking in over here. Let's go to Frank in Sugar Land, Texas, KJ5, DXB.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, everybody in the Brew Crew. Put me down for twice. Thanks for the check-in. Have a great day. KJ5DXB. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, Frank, always good hearing you out there in the morning. We'll talk to you next time. Scott, Memphis, Tennessee, KY4NB. What say you?
Well, I'm everybody on the Brew Crew, KY4NB, Elvis and Barbecue Land, where Elvis would have someone probably take care of his Cadillac. Hi. Maybe once a year, I got 2 cars, and I think both are getting about due for an oil change. Thanks for the reminder on the service calls there. And thanks to Miss Vicky and everybody behind the scenes. Happy New Year's, y'all. And back to net on a Monday, 37 here in Memphis, KY4NB.
All right, Scott. Thanks for stopping by the text line this morning. Let's go to Ed in Hallandale, Florida, by the text line as well, AK6CF.
Good morning to one and all. 66 degrees out here in Hallandale, Florida. Twice a year for, twice a year for 2 cars, actually. So, servicing this year. Okay, have a great day. Thanks for the The Net, AK6CF.
All right, Ed. Have a good one down there in Florida. Anna, good morning in Beaver, Pennsylvania, KD3AJN.
Morning, Jeff, and everyone else on the net this morning. Well, I don't have a car to be serviced, but once in a while I need to get my cane serviced. And if I don't do that, then I can't walk. Everybody have a great day. KD3AJN.
All right, Anna, have a good one. I wish I could get away with not having a car, personally, you know. One less expense. Anna, have a great morning. Lance in Layton, Utah, KG7, JXD.
Good morning, everybody. Utah, and well, we have crazy kind of weather here right now. It's rainy and warm out there. But with that kind of weather, you got to sort of keep on top of your vehicle. So I go at least 4 times a year for my old truck because it needs it.
All right, that's plenty of maintenance for all. Have a good day. Mike in Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan, N8HLN.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, and the crew. 31 degrees here this morning. I think they're calling for a little warmer temperatures to come later in the week, so that'll be a pleasant thing. The question is, like many on here who are retired and don't drive that much anymore, probably twice a year. Twice a year. Everybody have a great week, and we'll send it back to Net, N8HLN.
All righty, Mike. You have a great week ahead. And our lucky 100th check-in. RTC. Terry, good morning in Austin, Texas. Your lucky number 100 today, too. How many times a year do you get your vehicle serviced? Over to you, Terry.
Hi, Jeff, Vicky, and Morning Brewers. 1 is the loneliest number. 1 oil change a year. This is M5, RTC. Back to net control.
And what a great song. You can't stump me on songs there. 1 is the loneliest number. That was done by 3 Dog Night. Have a great morning, sir. And we had KD5RRJ, Dan, come in via the text line. Let's add to that. We're ready for another round of check-ins. It's 24 minutes past the hour. Twice and slowly, please.
Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel. Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel.
But I don't change anything, but I like the idea the lady gets her cane serviced. I'm in that category. W9HIF.
Golf, uniform
Alpha Bravo 5 Nancy, AB 5 November.
5 Golf, uniform Yankee. Guy in Harvey, Louisiana.
Alpha Bravo 5 Nancy, AB 5 November.
November Whiskey 3 United, NW3U.
W8 BPD, Whiskey 8, Bravo, Papa, Delta.
KF8, DIC. KF8, Detroit, Rock City.
Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Delta Romeo. Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Delta Romeo, Kevin in Chicago.
Okay, let's go with this list from the bottom up. KD9, CDR Kevin, KF8, Detroit Rock City Jack, W8 BPD Brian, NW3U David, AB5N Bob, KJ5 GUY Guy, W9 HIF Leland, you were an IO this morning. Have yourself a good one in Georgia there. W5 ULH Wayne, and at the top of the list, by the text line. By the way, the text line is 716-317-9050. Just put your call in your phone. Vicky will get you on the list and miss the pileups. Let's go to Dan by the text line in Kirbyville, Texas. 5RRJ. Hey, Dan, how many times a year do you get that vehicle service? Good morning.
This is KD5RRJ Mobile. Good morning, sir, and appreciate you picking me up. It seems like it's been a while, I guess, with the holidays and everything. I did not make it down south to pick y'all up, but it is good to be back on and back in the swing of things. And I would say for most of the vehicles, they get changed about 3 times a year for our daily drivers, but we've got a bunch of them with kids and all, and then with the tractors and everything. So it seems like every other month I'm servicing some vehicles here or there. So it's a never-ending thing, but we do all of our own service and repair work. So it keeps us busy. This is KD5RRJ. Back again.
Alrighty, Dan. Yep, got to maintain the machines. Wayne in Wimberley, Texas. W5 WLH.
Good morning to the Brew Crew. So we're going to call it 5 every 3 months and then once a year for the transmission service. I drive a whole lot, so call it 5. Back to net, W5WLH.
Alrighty. Sounds like keeps you busy enough right there, Wayne. Have a good day. In Harvey, Louisiana, KJ5 GUY.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Uniform Yankee. Your Cajun guy down here in Harvey, Louisiana, just across the river from the Crescent City. Answer to today's question, I take mine at least, I'd say anywhere from 4 to 6 times per year. That's including oil changes, but it also includes the front end alignments. I got that lifetime front end alignment from Firestone. I tell you what, it's paid for itself in spades because of the roadway and street conditions down here are just absolutely god-awful. Back to you, Net Control. Everybody have a great morning. This is KJ5 Golf Uniform Yankee. Lazy Le Ponton, Rudy.
Alrighty, guys. Have a fantastic week ahead. My name is Jeff, KE0GKF, with Vicky on the log, KE8VKY. Let's go to Bob in Hot Springs, Arkansas, AB5N.
I think I may have it. Anyway, yeah, Bob here in the Spa City, Alpha Bravo 5 Nancy, beautiful Hot Springs. I drive a Hyundai Ioniq EV, electric vehicle, goes 0, no scheduled maintenance on those, and a beautiful cool morning here in Hot Springs, over.
Alrighty, Bob. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Electric, no maintenance. Have a good morning. David in Garner, North Carolina, NW3U.
All right, I think I got it now. Good morning, Vicky and everybody out there. NW3U here. My primary vehicle, which is fairly new, we go with manufacturer's recommended warranty mileage, so it probably turns out to be about 3 times a year based on the amount of mileage we drive. My pickup truck I got, I'll change oil The rest of it happens when something breaks. But let's go with 3 times a year. Thanks for having me in here this morning. Everybody have a good day. NW3U.
All righty, David. Thanks for stopping by this morning. It's 31 minutes past the hour. Let's go to Brian in Warren, Michigan, W8BPD.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicki, and everybody on the brew crew. I typically service my vehicle 3 times a year, unless something breaks. Back to net control, W8BPD.
All righty, Brian. Have yourself a fantastic week. Thanks for stopping by. Jack in Rochester, Michigan, F8, Detroit Rock City. Jack, what's going on?
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicki. Good morning, everyone. I service twice a year. That would be change oil, rotate tires, and put in new shield, windshield wipers. And that's all I have for you, Jeff. Have a good Monday. KFA, Detroit Rock City.
Preventative maintenance goes a long way for sure. Jack, have a great morning. Kevin in Chicago, Illinois, KD9, CDR.
Thanks for having me out there. I don't drive anymore, but I do have the car in the garage for emergencies. We send it to the shop 3 times a year, and it goes out like when I can't find somebody to take me somewhere, I'll get my son to take me in my car. But preventive maintenance is what you need to do. And since I used to manage a car dealership, it's very important to keep your vehicle serviced. All right, thanks for doing the net. Back to net control. This is KD9 ZDR, and today is going to be a balmy 40 degrees in Chicago.
All righty, Kevin. Yeah, I was in the car business for 23 years on the sales side. Have a good morning. Bill in the Villages, Florida, KR4CKC via the text line. KR4CKC, Bill, you came in by the text line. You still with us?
Okay, KR4CKC, put me down for about 4 times a year we get the car in for servicing.
All righty, Bill, got you down for 4. We had Marson and Jim come in by the text line, which again is 716-317-9050. Let's add to that right now with another round of check-ins. Twice and slowly, please.
Kilo Delta 2 Zulu Juliet Whiskey, that's KD2 ZJW on the mobile, so I'll be in and out. Whiskey Bravo 5 India Tango Tango WB5ITT.
Whiskey Papa 4 Victor Whiskey. Whiskey Papa 4 Victor Whiskey. Buenos días.
N1 CBS. N1 CBS.
Kilo Charlie 3 Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3 Foxtrot Golf Delta.
Kilo Charlie 3 Foxtrot Delta or something or other. Go ahead, 10A6 RS, November Alpha 6 Radio Sport.
Okay, I think we had November Alpha 6RS. If you could give us that call again, something like a NA6RS or something like that, give us that call again.
NA6RS, you had it correct. NA6RS, QSL?
Okay, got you in there, Ronald. Moving up the list, KC3FGD Ray, N1CBM, good morning, Carlos, W2EM Chuck, WP4VW Milton, WB5ITT Chris, N2ISK Bob, KD2ZJW Joe from Gettsville, New York, or an IO this morning on this list. Have a great day. KC2JPQ Frank, WB8 ODF, good morning, Dave, NW4Q Jim, and N8MJN Marson. Might have missed a couple. If we missed you only on that list, bring them now.
Yeah, something's going on with my radio. It's breaking up quite a bit in between. I'll have to touch base with you later and see what's wrong with fix this thing. NA6RS. You have a good day. 7-3.
Okay, then it looks like we got everybody. Okay, Ronald, we put you in as an IO this morning if you're having trouble. Hopefully you get that worked out. Have a great day. Let's go to the top of the list to Marson in Sterling Heights, Michigan, N8MJN. And everyone on this list, how many times in a year do you get your vehicle serviced? Marson, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, everybody on the Morning Brew. Happy New Year. It's my first time on the net this year, so Happy New Year, everybody. That said, I service it times a year. If you count my wife's car, then it's 5 times across both of them. That said, I'll send it back to Net Control. Everybody, happy Monday. 73 N8MJN.
Well, Marson, Happy New Year to you, too. Thanks for stopping by. Jim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, NW4Q.
Hey, good morning, Jeff. That's 4 times a year. Have a nice one.
All right, we got you down for 4 times, Jim. Have a good week. Dave in Ypsilanti, Michigan, WB8 ODF.
Well, good, everyone. I've got beautiful sunshine up here in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and my computer doesn't work. It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit. I do not own a vehicle, so I do not drive. I do have a valid driver's license, however. Thanks for doing the net. WB8 ODF.
All right, Dave. God, I wish I could get away with that. One less expense. Have a great morning. Frank in Lancaster, New York, KC2 JPQ.
Good morning, Jeff and Vicky and everybody listening. Twice a year, Jeff. Not a lot of mileage, but twice a year. So nothing going on. And good luck on that 60 degrees later this week. That sounds pretty good. I would welcome that. But anyhow, everybody have a great day. I'll send it back to the net. KC2 JPQ.
All righty, Frank. Yeah, looking forward to that. May break out the sport bike and run some of the gasoline through the fuel lines midwinter here. Well, actually, not even mid. We're still, 12 days into winter here officially. Bob in Woodbridge, New Jersey, N2 ISK.
Good morning, Jeff and crew. Yeah, well, my truck's getting old. 25 years old, 24 years old this year. I bought it used when it was a year old. It's been great. But it only gets serviced now, really not more than once a year normally. I always kept up with stuff, and I would do my own brake jobs and things in between if it needed it, but it's getting harder to do that, so. But once a year now, and just recently I had $500 because it hasn't been used much, and wasn't inspected for a few years, and had a leaky fuel vapor line and purge valve. But that's only the second time in 24 years, so I can't complain. Everybody have a good day. 2 hours day.
System had ID there. All right, Bob. Have a great week ahead, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Chris in Beaumont, Texas, WB5 ITT. Good morning.
Good morning, sir, and to the rest of the morning brew. First Monday in 26, and it's a Monday. Depending on what I'm doing, I service the transmission. And for you folks out there who might still own a second-generation Ford Escape with the 6-speed transmission, you might want to listen. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations. You do not have it serviced every 100,000 miles. Ask me how I know. Needs to be a drain and flush every 30,000 miles. And that's drain and flush 3 times every time you would do it to get all the old gunk out. It's a horrible design on the transmission, and Ford and GM designed it, and Ford kind of cheapened out on it. But anyhow, about every 6,000 to 8,000 miles, the oil change, rest of the stuff, I just changed the plugs and everything here. And of course, I had to fight a new starter on it. Third time was the charm, though. So now she's cranking reliably again, thank goodness. Anyhow, that's about the variations. Transmission when it needs it, about every, usually once a year, about 100,000 or, well, not, oh, wait a minute, what am I saying? Not transmission. Radiator, there we go. Usually give it a good flush every year. Varied times during the, as far as maintenance, but you gotta do it to keep them running. Anyhow, hope everybody has a good start of the week, and we'll catch you all later. WB5ITT.
All righty, Chris. Have a good one. Milton, heading over to Puerto Rico. WP4VW.
Buenos días, mi amigo, to you and everybody listening. WP4 Victor Whiskey, and I am currently located in Conroe, Texas. And I hope you and yours had a wonderful Christmas season. And at least to answer the question of the day, I service my vehicles twice a year, or every 10,000 miles, which is pretty much about what we drive on each one of the vehicles. And looking at the ending of the Christmas season, or at least in the Puerto Rican culture, where we all going to be looking forward to Epiphany Day, which is like the star that shines in the sky for everyone, but only those who look up and follow where it leads. The revelation is universal, yet personal. And with that said, 7-3, thank you for what you do. WP4 Victor Whiskey. Adios.
All right, adios, Milton. Have a great week. Chuck in Lancaster, New York, W2EM.
Good morning, Jeff. Crew. My truck that I drive is low mileage. It's a low mileage truck. Being retired, I don't put a ton of miles on it. So twice a year, driving to Florida, putting on it, and driving back does also. So I just got down here to Florida, just gave it an oil change, and it's ready for the season down here. So I'll turn it back to Net. Everybody have a great day. 73 is W2EM.
All right, Chuck, have yourself a great week. Carlos, our man on the Youth Net on Fridays, who takes check-ins for the youths. Hollywood, Florida, N1 CBM. Good morning, Carlos.
Good morning, Vicky and the rest of the crew always present here on the Morning Brew. Where's Leo? Leo, where's my weather report? I don't know, I think I missed you. Anyways, 62 and clear skies down here in Hollywood. Beautiful day to go out on a sports bike and put some fuel through the injectors. I don't have a sports bike. Hopefully I will someday. Anyways, I usually service my car around 3 times a year. 3 times a year for me, that's for the N1 CBM. But
Well, yeah, Carlos, they tend to sit in the winter, and, when you get those warmer days, I like to run the gas through them. Yep. You have a good one, Carlos. Take care. Ray in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, KC3FGD.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, everyone on the brew. I lease my vehicle and wait for their notification. However, it probably turns out to twice a year, Jeff. Have a great day. Back to Net Control.
All right, Ray. And Carlos, just previously, get you a bike and get up here and we'll go riding. We're ready for another round of check-ins. It's 48 minutes or 12 minutes to the top of the hour. We're ready for another round of check-ins. Twice and slowly, please.
KD2 venue. KD2 venue.
Kilo Golf 5, Papa Delta Mike. Kilo Golf 5. In and out.
Golf 5, Uniform Foxtrot Romeo, KG5, UFR.
KE2 EHI, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Hotel India, in and out this morning.
9 SAM, Whiskey 9, Sierra Alpha Mike, and I'll be in and out this morning. Thank you.
N7GP, number 7, Foxtrot,
KR4,
in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot Alpha Sierra. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot Alpha Sierra. Chris, in and out, please. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot Alpha Sierra. Chris, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Foxtrot Alpha Sierra. In and out, please.
KR4 HBR. KR4 HBR, in and out. Okay, looks like I've got the reflector. Let's do the IOs first. KR4 HBR. Brett, looks like a new station from North Carolina. Good morning. Check us out at eastcoastreflector.com, and if you're current on QRZ, we'll get you on a welcome letter. KF8FAS Christopher from Ohio was an IO. Have a good one in Ohio. Sam, Union, Ohio, W9SAM was an IO. Have a great week, Sam. Joe, KE2EHI from New York, you are an IO as well. Have a good one. Jason in Houston, Texas, you are an IO this morning. Have a great morning. Let's move up the list. We had a station with a BUT, something like that. Can you correct that call for us, please?
KR4, KR4, Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Oscar Hotel.
Kilo Romeo 4, Golf, November, Charlie. Drew in Fort Mill, York, South Carolina, if that was the call sign you're looking for.
Okay, I think we got KR4GNC William. There was another station that doubled with them if you want to get in here real quick. Okay, we're going to roll with this. KR4GNC William. N7FGP Scott. KG5 UFR Jacob. And at the top of the list we got Derby Dan. Good morning. KD2 VNU. How many times a year do you get your vehicle serviced? Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning to everybody on the Morning Brew. Twice a year, unless I don't drive that much, then it'd be once, usually for routine oil changes, unless something breaks. Everybody have a great day. KD2 VNU.
Alrighty, Dan. Good hearing you out there. We'll talk to you next time. Jacob in Farmers Branch, Texas. KG5 UFR.
Well, good morning. Thanks for picking me up today. KG5 UFR here in Farmers Branch. And I bring the truck in about 2 or 3 times a year. It just depends on how much I drive. I used to drive a couple thousand, 2,000, 3,000 miles a month. And now, thankfully, I don't drive nearly that much. So I don't have to wear the truck out as quick and have a much shorter commute too. So there you have it. So thankful it's only 2 or 3 times a year. But back to net control, KG5 UFR.
Alrighty, Jacob. Have a great week ahead. Scott, Jamestown, New York, N7FGP.
Good morning, Jeff, and everybody on the brew today. I make my wife get out there and service it a couple times a year. Thanks for doing the net.
Make the wife do it. What a good plan. Have a good morning, Scott. Let's go to William in York, South Carolina. KR4GNC. Good morning.
Good morning, folks. I hope everybody's having a good morning. It's about 55 degrees and cloudy and foggy here. My truck is my personal vehicle. It gets serviced about 2 to 3 times a year. I own a courier service, which is a cargo van, and run pretty regular. I do it about every other month, so about 6 times a year, possibly 7 times a year on my van. I'm on the road a lot. And that's about it. Back to y'all, net control.
Alrighty, sir. And looks like you're a new station, so I'm going to look for us at eastcoastreflector.com, and you'll get a welcome letter from us as well. We just had Rex and Daryl come in by the text line. Let's take some more check-ins. It's 6 minutes to the top of the hour. We got time for another quick round. Let's go. Bring them on.
KD2IWN, KD2IWN.
Kilo November 4, two-tone blue, KN4, TTB, in and out.
Kilo Alpha 5, Papa Uniform Delta. Kilo Alpha 5, Papa Uniform Delta.
W2KJV, W2KJV.
Okay, always like to wait a couple extra seconds there. W2KJV, Tony. KA5PUD, Paul. KN4TTB, Steve from Largo, Florida. You are an IO. Have a great week. KD2IWN, Tim. WB1DXN, Daryl. And KJ4LXJ. Rex, you're up first from Crystal River, Florida. KJ4LXJ, what about that car maintenance? How many times a year?
Morning, Jeff and the rest of the Brew crew. We don't drive as much as we used to because we're both retired, so most minor maintenance probably about twice a year. KJ4LXJ, back to you guys.
Alrighty, Rex. Have yourself a great week. Thanks for stopping by. Daryl, Concord, Hampshire, WB1, DXN.
Good morning, Vicki and Jeff and the rest of the morning crew. Probably about twice a year. I don't drive very much anymore, so twice a year, change the oil just in case and get other service done if it really needs it. Everybody keep safe. Always expect the unexpected. Back to net control, WB1 DXN.
All right, Daryl, have a good morning. While you were talking there, I scrolled up to the pie chart real quick. Twice is the winner with about just short of 40%, then little slivers of everything else. Have a great one. Tim in Hamburg, New York, KD2IWN.
I take it in for oil changes and tire rotations. So that's probably going to be like maybe 3 times a year. So that's probably the way it's going to be for now. Everybody enjoy your day and a good start to the new year. KD2IWN 73.
Alrighty, Tim. Yeah, leases. And you're still required to take care of the car just like it's your own. Have a good morning. Paul in Montgomery, Texas, KA5PUD.
Good morning, Brew Crew. We slowed down on our driving also, so we're probably about twice a year also. Back to the net, KA5PUD.
Alrighty, Paul. Have yourself a great week, sir. And Tony, who's going to wrap up the net for us, one of our network facilitators in Homosassa, Florida, W2KJV. Tony, put a bow on it for us today. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff, and good morning, everyone on the Morning Brew. Just getting my first cup, got up a little late. For me, it's at least 3 times a year. We're doing a lot of driving down here. So 3 times a year it is. Hope everyone has a great day and Happy New Year to all. W2KJV 73.
Alrighty, Tony. Have yourself a great week. Thanks for stopping by and wrapping it up for us. And my note just told me it's the top of the hour. Thanks, everyone who stopped by this morning and started out the week with us with the ECR Morning Brew team. I want to say on behalf of Vicki, Dick, Bill, everyone else in the Zoom room, everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you next time. KE0GKF will clear 7-3.